We were the anti-nuclear capital of the world. I was an autistic kid. My father was a drafted United States Marine, an incredible man. I come from an incredible family. My uncle stood on Omaha Beach on D-Day. I grew up on a huge ranch out by the lake. He was a beautiful, incredible person. He was at Pendleton, combat ready, and they were human guinea pig. They were marched into the trenches in Nevada. They're called atomic veterans. He nearly died at the blast. Between 1951 and 1968, we had 300 open-air tests. Well, as different scientists started to write about this, Wallace Stegner was at the University of Utah at the time. I got to know him. Edward Abbey was hanging around there. I got to know him. I got to know all these environmentalists, and I was an environmentalist, and it was a passionate, intense subject matter there.
All nuclear fighters, all hands on deck, all hands on deck, all hands on deck. All nuclear fighters, all hands on deck, all hands on deck, all hands on deck. They'll be calling you a radical. Plumegate, 311, whatever you want to call it. I call it Pacific genocide, whatever. It's fucking giant conspiratorial across all demographics. All nuclear fighters, all hands on deck, all hands on deck, all hands on deck. They'll be calling you a radical. All nuclear fighters, all hands on deck, all hands on deck, all hands on deck. Plumegate, 311, whatever you want to call it. I call it Pacific genocide, whatever. It's fucking giant conspiratorial across all demographics. They'll be calling you a radical. May God have mercy on all of your souls.
Nuclear power was evolving. We were promised, oh, this can't happen. It will never happen. We cannot have a meltdown.
Well, good morning. Hope everybody's had a nice time in their dogma snuggies for the last few days. Labor Day was set up to give people a break from labor. Well, no, what's labor anymore? You've seen what this country did to labor. This country, let's pay brown guys cash. They could be our slave laborers. The new black is brown. The new freaking there was only 3% of whites owned slaves in the antebellum South. Yeah, but 99% people thought it was good and Christian-like. 99%. You ever read Uncle Tom's Cabin? You ever read The Gimlet Girls? You ever got into contemporary society antebellum South? 99% people believed that they were doing these animals a favor. It was God. It was written into the Bible. Bible prophecy. Oh, they feed them and house them. Well, they don't even feed and house these slaves. They've gutted labor. And then you wonder why you're a piece of shit house with your fake stucco, your fake fucking rock, your fake Venetian. Don't you love it? Venetian plaster. They throw a little bit of color in drywall mud and skim it. You go for it. These big, ugly fucking mansions with fucking empty fucking walls. At least when the girls jumped at the Shirtwaist Fire in 1911, and those fuckers walked back to their fucking limestone mansions, at least they were fucking quality. Not these pieces of shit. So, back at it. Gotta go back to work. Getting ready to go back to plastering. Now, well, that's what I want to do anyway. I want my Hawking trial. Wall Street's fucking gutted. I liked it when I was on Wall Street, because back then, there was some decent people there. There was a lot of corrupt fuckers there, but, there was still responsible fucking people managing fucking people's money, with hedge funds, real hedge funds, who bought derivatives on fucking stocks, responsible companies, paid their taxes, who fucking employed people in the United States, were part of the community, who, we hedged portfolios to keep people's money safe so when they had it when they retired. No, not now. Not now. Fucking Tim Cook. By the way, Tim Cook, this is breaking news too. This is, my work. Tim Cook's great-great-grandfathers were slave owners. Look it up. Tim Cook is openly gay. Tim Cook in China, and do not kid yourself, they still execute people for being gay. Men and women. This is his fucking tribe partner. So you guys are all wrapped up in the Bible, okay? And this is the hypocrisy of, not the Bible, of you, of the American Christian. Call themselves Christians. So the Bible was written in those caves. Those guys were in there for weeks meditating, doing their thing. You know, scholars, walking meditation. The exact same place that we don't even talk about East Turkey. East Turkey is 5 times the size of the continental United States. The greatest slave camps in human history are there. I mean, they, at gunpoint, full 100%, kill people. Women try to have a baby, oh, they'll rip it out of them. Oh, they're Muslims, huh? No. They're of all faith. I will quote Malcolm X, which is the most misunderstood, well, not misunderstood, the central figure in American culture that they really hijacked the most and turned him into, he was this radical with a gun. No, he wasn't. He was an intellectual. He was a thinker. Malcolm X was an intellectual. You know, granted, you know, he had a very hardcore, troubled youth. Malcolm Little, you know, Omaha, Nebraska. He do time? Oh, yeah, when he was young. Very troubled fucking kid. Adopted, abused, oh boy, with a big brain. But, you know, a spiritual leader, a lifer in prison got a hold of him. Taught him a lot. Taught him a lot of good things. I met when I was in L.A. a guy that had been in prison for a long time. You're tattooed up, quintessential 1980s, 90s, so-called gangbanger from L.A., Hispanic. I met with him. He and I had coffee together. He was fantastic. Fucking brilliant. Started telling me about the manufactured gang violence in fucking Los Angeles County by the fucking Bush crime family. We know. You know, the CIA fucking incorporated, fucking dumped it on, made these young teenagers hate each other. Which has gone on for fucking time. You ever watch Grease? You ever read fucking Catcher in the Rye? You ever read fucking Warriors come out and play? We can go all the way back. You ever read West Side Story? I live in Ogden, Utah. Made the front fucking page. Ogden, Ben Lomond, Iron Horse game. Fucking violence. When I was a kid, fuck, you should have seen the violence of those fucking games. I remember Cheerleader getting her head fucking bashed in with a fucking pipe. You think violence is new in this country? Oh, please. You think socioeconomic fucking classes separating and fighting each other is new? Oh, fuck it, please. Gangs of New York on Balco. Fucking nothing new. But divide and conquer on Balco. So, Malcolm X, I will quote him. I think it's one of my top 10 favorite quotes by anybody because, you know, we use quotes as a cliche, but they can be very powerful. Yeah, it's all about race. I think it's a BBC interview. It's fantastic. When he went on his pilgrimage. He went to Mecca. You know, he traveled around. He went to the Middle East, and he spent time, a lot of time. You know, he was famous by then. He says, you know, I used to think it was about race. He says, till I went to Mecca, and I saw blonde-haired, blue-eyed Muslims. Then I realized, whoa, we've been had. He elaborated over and over and over how the American government, the corporation, freaking bailed us in. Now, how was he killed? I used to tell all the time, this is my work in New York for years and years and years. I says, you want to go fucking see the guy that killed Malcolm X? What? I said, we can go talk to him right now. What? Well, the guy that got convicted. You know, there was 3 guys, you know. Farrakhan give the order? Of course. Fuck, I mean, it's outrageous. I mean, it's ridiculous. Farrakhan admits it now. You know, so he gives the order. So I said, yeah, we can go see him. This for fucking years. He's working at the McDonald's right here in Brooklyn. He's on work release. Come on, let's go. We go talk to him. They're following orders. Good soldiers, kind of like Obama. Good soldier, kind of like fucking not Hillary. Oh, Hillary's fucking become one of them. Hillary, Rockefeller, Rochester, fucking Russell. They're all the same people. You know, you can call me fucking crazy. I don't give a fuck. Bill Clinton and Hillary Clinton are cousins. Fucking Chelsea Clinton. I don't love how they threw out this fucking narrative and everybody just goes for it. Alex Jones says, fucking, what's his name? Is really Hillary. No, he's not. No, he's not. You know, just like the birther issue, they threw that out, why the globals are. Just like the Benghazi issue, they throw that out. Who throws that out? Fox News, the House of Windsor. That is Hillary Clinton. That is Bill Clinton. Cecil Rhodes, who's that? Bill Clinton, the Rhodes Scholar at Oxford? Who was the governor of Arkansas when Bill Clinton was a fucking kid? Winthrop Rockefeller. Who's the University of Chicago? The Rockefellers. Who's fucking Hillary Clinton's fucking mom? Oh, my mother, she just got abandoned at the University of Chicago, and they were so abusive, she just landed, fucking spread her fucking wings and stuck her thumb out and ended up in fucking California. What a fucking lie. And a really abusive fucking abuser, fucking guns abuser. Don't they love the abusers? Bill Clinton says he was abused. He becomes the abuser. Barack Obama says in his own book, Hardcore Abuse, he becomes the abuser. They love to find bastard fucking child that fucking been abused for their fucking bloodlines. They're all over out there because they're abusers. They're fucking bastards. They seek fucking power. They're narcissistic. They fucking usually have fucking high IQs. But they're fucking achievers. They're type A's from hell. It's built into their fucking DNA, and they're heartless, ruthless fucking people because they have no love. They were never loved. That's why they seek out attention. Hillary said it all about Bill. She says, I was reading a book about abused children. They need sexual gratification thing. I mean, whoa. Really? Gang stalker? And you think Trump's different? Oh, my God, look at the women Trump said. And think about this. I remember my art professor, one of them at Weaver State when I was young, Arthur Adelman. Oh, my God, Kevin. You know, my paintings, he would just, whoa, put them on the board. He'd go, oh, my God, wow. You know, the debate would go on forever. And then I remember we had somebody put up a painting that was really like a flower, a picture, what. I mean, this is advanced art class, a great art professor, and he'd say, whoa, like marrying for money. That's what Trump's women are. You don't think Trump's wife has lovers? Come on, please. You think he's handling that? Oh, my God. They marry for money. They marry for power. You know, love? Yeah, it's love. Donald Trump will do anything for fucking money. Isn't he proved Donald Trump? Look at his real last name. It's been changed 5 fucking times. Who is the Trump's fucking family fucking business partner? The Hembleys. The Trumps and the Hembleys. Leon Hembley, fucking only poor people pay taxes. Yeah, that's them. The Trump fucking tower's right next to the Hembley fucking building, right there. You know, so both Trump and Bill Clinton at Epstein Island. The beautiful fucking really grand blonde, what's her name, has come out, the teenage prostitute on the plane at Epstein Island. She's done interview after interview. Says, oh, I saw fucking Trump and fucking Clinton there together. I mean, it's been well documented. Epstein went to prison, for a year. You know, and Epstein says, why'd I do it? Because I wanted dirt on all these rats. He got dirt on rats, but just like everything else, no media. So Malcolm X, what have we turned him into now? So we got Kaepernick and fucking these fucking grandstanding fucking assholes fucking think they're sitting down, put on a Malcolm X egg. It's all cliche, and they really think they're fucking counterculturists. Fuck you. Put up or shut the fuck up. Come get in the street with me. Come fucking work with me. I'll show you fucking real activism. By the way, I need a good attorney. I need a good copyright attorney. I got an email from a guy who says, I don't even know about this fucking television show. I guess there's a show called Robot Man on USA. And he says they got the entire idea for the entire script in the show from my YouTube videos. He says when they were right, they would sit around and watch my YouTube videos. I guess the show's about a kid whose father was killed by the Department of Energy in the nuclear fallout in one of the labs or whatever, and he spends his time trying to avenge. I wonder where they got that fucking idea. It's kind of like the new Orange is Black. They would physically mock me. I got emails from them, too. Writers inside there. He used to go back and forth. The power of my fucking genre. Look, YouTube will sell you straight up. You go right to YouTube's analytical fucking data. My videos are fucking the top 1/10 of 1/1000% in retention. It's all about retention. You know, view count, fuck, what a joke. People, because I know how to hold audiences. Because my information, my art, my fucking thing is very fucking real. It's very powerful, and it affects people at the subconscious level because I knew that when I went in. Why do you think my backdrops I put so much work into? Because the visual cognitive process is 2,000 fucking times the written fucking word. I know that. I know that, fucking Warhol. Fuck. You know, I know exactly what I'm up to. I'm moving culture. It's trying to survive cancer. Fucking, I did survive fucking cancer back to fucking work. My place and time. I'm not going to be captured and fucking regurgitated and thrown up like some kind of fucking 2-bit fucking YouTube moron. No, I've done a lot of things with my life. I'm a very accomplished fucking person. Just because I haven't had money, whatever, people want to view, then, well, who gives a fuck? You know, I'm much happier poor than I ever was when I was rich. You know, so supply and demand. So now they try to hijack fucking they've hijacked Malcolm X's fucking thing. Why did Malcolm X fucking come out? And he's the one to talk fucking Muhammad Ali, Cassius Clay. Well, as soon as he joined up, they were fucking getting 1,200 people a week fucking joining up. So, you know, their spiritual leader was having sex with 14-year-olds, 12-year-olds, 11-year-olds, fucking 10-year-olds, lots of them, impregnating dozens when he found out. So, of course, they use the same old thing they use, like the Mormon Jews. The Prophet Abraham, which fucking the Muslim faith does. The Mormon faith are based off that same scripture that, he needed to replenish. That's where the polygamy thing, which it really doesn't say that. I mean, it says, you read it. Read up the Prophet Abraham, what it says. Those guys writing the thing. He was 102, having kids. So that's how they cover. Sexual motivation. I mean, human beings at their core, fucking, especially men, are motivated, fucking, especially if they're type A. Sexual motivation. People can fucking argue with all you want. They can talk about money motivation, food motivation, whatever. Which is all fucking very real. How about fucking clean air, clean fucking water motivation? How about love for your fucking children? How about love for your fucking fellow man? How about love for the trees, the fucking mountains, the fucking birds, the fucking mammals? Because they don't ever walk on the beach. They've never seen a fucking pot of fucking whales at Point Reyes. They've never fucking seen, a fucking starving to death fucking sea lion in their fucking face, crying with tears coming out of their eyes. Oh, I have. Lots of them. They don't care. So the sexual motivation becomes the only thing they know. They seek power through motivation. That's what men do. It's historical fucking written, and now we have women fucking busting over because look at what's happened to women. Look what they look like. I mean, I call them chicks with dicks. So it's amazing. I'm not talking about. It's like the feminist movement. I'm all for equality, and you talk to my ex-wives or my children. That's why they're such powerful women. Because it's a fucking balance. There's no reason. It's I got Danish fucking part and bloodlines. Go to Denmark. And women run the show just as much as the men fucking run the show. So does fucking, in Austria. That's the way it should be. But, this is the only thing that Helen Kellicott gets right, and that's where she should stay out. Why do these women allow these men? So what happens is this type A men with the high testosterone, fucking sexual motivation, fucking power-hungry, fucking greed that are addicted. Now the women become that. That's as unfeminine and unfucking feminine movement as there is. Hillary Clinton, a feminist? Like, how about Sheila, the fucking darling of the feminist, who killed her fucking husband? Look at her. Look at her. By the way, Mark Zuckerberg, Chelsea Clinton, and Sheila, CEO of Facebook, are fucking direct bloodline cousins. Look at them. They look exactly alike. She killed her husband? Well, I don't know if she killed him, but he sure was murdered. Trotsky to the head in fucking Mexico. And they say, oh, he fell off a treadmill on Four Seasons, comes out, says, no, he was never here. Lie. That's the Four Seasons. We have the best surveillance in the world. The exclusive Four Seasons resort. Fucking for these fucking, corporate board members to go fucking hang out and think they're fucking all that. Jolly fucking good time with each other. Fucking hire a fucking escort who won't even have sex with them. I saw it at the UN. So when I protest, they put me in my little box like a third base coach at the UN. They've had no resistance. The head of the UN, they're waiting for me. I'm going through the public tour. They detain me inside. The fucking white shirt at the head of the UN from Poland comes and saves me. Kevin, we had nobody protest here, and fucking I've been here for decades. Well, I'm here. So he gave me a box, a big argument. It was like a third base box. I couldn't go out. Of course, Sandra Freck, she wavered out of it, but whatever. So there's this girl hanging around. First, there was a wet nurse. Yes, I'm not bullshitting you. This girl, she's nursing the baby. She come out and handed the baby, whatever. And I says, you're a wet nurse, huh? Yeah. I says, who? Oh, she's an executive for the IAEA. They really think they're that fucking elite. So the wet nurse would come, and she'd sit there and nurse the fucking new baby, then hand her back to the fucking mama. Watched it. Talked to her every day. A fucking wet nurse. Michelangelo, why are you such a great sculptor? My wet nurse came from a family of rock masons. I love that. That's my number one top favorite. Bar fucking none. So I'm watching there, and there's this, you can tell this girl. I mean, this is fucking Austria. This is Vienna. You know what those females are over there? Whoa. Physical, bodies. I mean, they are fucking proud of their sexuality. I mean, that whole region. I mean, Hungarian females, fucking Czech Republic, fucking Austria, they are extremely proud of their fucking bodies and sexuality. They fucking take pride in their sexuality, their body. They're confident. They're amazing women. Freedom, amazing, incredible, fucking strong fucking women. So I could see her, and she's dressed, and I'm like, what the fuck is she doing here? She's hanging around outside smoking a cigarette. They smoke cigarettes over there. They eat ice cream. They drink fucking beer. They're like, GMO, what are you fucking talking about? That shit don't come in anything. Organic, what's that? Everything, that'll live us. And so I'm like, what are you doing? Prostitution's legal there, all over there. I says, you got to be a working girl, I told her. Oh, yeah. How'd you know? I said, well, look where you're at and look how you are. You don't fit in here. No, fuck no. So we got to be friends talking. And she says, oh, it was an Indian executive for the IAA, and she'd walk out with him. This old fucking fucker looked like life of the living fucking dead. Just like this what's-his-ass who's over in Japan telling everybody they should dump in the water. These guys look like they're already fucking dead. There's something the matter with these guys. They look like they're fucking cloned out of a fucking, starship. I mean, they're creepy fucking people. I told her, I says, well, I seen that fucking guy. That guy looks like he's dead. There's no way he can get a hard dick. How much Viagra you got to feed him? She says, oh, yeah, you got him figured out. She says, no, I'm just for show. I'm just a trophy. How much? $1,200 a day. What? Yeah. He pays me $1,200 a day. So how long you stay with him? He's here for about a week, and I just go to. I'm his trophy. They go out at night. They all meet together and whatever, and look at him. I says, but he doesn't have sex with you. No, he tries. He can't. You've got to be fucking shitty. Yeah, but she says, well, the UN pays for it. What? Yeah, they get a. She says, didn't you know about this? And I said, no. She says, they get a cash type. Everything at the UN's cash. It's its own country. Everything's done in cash there. They have a store inside there. They have a gas station. Guess how much gas is a gallon inside there? Like 29 cents. Guess how much, you got to see food. See, people come out in these great big fucking brown shopping fucking sacks that work there because they have a commissary in there. You got to see what stuff costs in there. Oh my God, it's 5 cents on the dollar. Everything you can imagine. You got to see the restaurants in there. Of course, I'm not allowed. Everybody in the world's allowed, but not Kevin Blanch. I'm like, why? I'm just going on thing. Why? No, you're not going in. What? Biometrics from hell. They got Sandra detained. Austrian police has got her. They got me at the simultaneous same time. It's amazing. And what did we do? We're just showing up to fucking protest them fucking unlabeling the fucking nuclear waste to bring to Utah, to bring all over. We don't want to monetize it and turn it into fucking plutonium wars. So back to Bill Clinton, Hillary Clinton, University of Chicago. We know it's the head of the snake. We know it's the Rockefellers. So Bill Clinton's fucking mother's there. She's a nurse, whatever. She's impregnated there. This last guy they said was, which he meets the MO of the Rockefellers, same old Rockefellers. You watch the documentaries on Rockefellers when they supposedly went broke. Said you should drive around the country just gambling with gods of fucking cash. Same with this guy. It's unarguable Bill Clinton's father was CIA. It's unarguable if this is the guy. Which he was a fucking, hello, he's a Rockefeller. Look at him. Look at his face. Look at him. Look right in the face. Look at Hillary. Look at him. Look at Mark Zuckerberg. Fucking look at fucking Chelsea fucking Clinton. Look at fucking Sheila. They're the exact same family. Exact identical characters. They're inbred cousins. Oh, they don't do that. Arranged marriage at fucking Harvard Law. Please. What? They're all skull and bones. Jerry Brown's fucking roommate fucking overturns the email fucking case in California after they fucking go to Warsaw and lose $3.5 billion for California. And it's his roommate? What? Shut your face. But you refuse to accept the truth because everybody's ate dogma burgers. It doesn't fit their fucking, right dynamic. Go buy some gold. Who owns all the fucking gold? Gold's not precious. Oh, it's finite. They could put all the gold in the world in 3 stories. What a fucking lie. I'll take you out to these mines right here fucking in Nevada. Strip mines that strip mine the whole fucking state over and over and over and over. You know how much fucking gold there is? They know that gig's coming to an end. It's like De Beers and diamonds. Diamonds are so common it's unreal. It's a monopoly. Fucking Cecil Rhodes, that's the guy. De Beers, oh yeah, who gave fucking Clinton the scholarship? Economic Rhodes Scholar, what's a tariff? We love Hamilton. And I got a hunch that fucking the playwright of fucking Hamilton got all that idea from me. How many fucking protests and how many videos I did in those fucking days? Hamilton. So he goes with it. But, I love Hamilton, I can sing and dance. What's a tariff? Hamilton was a tariff guy. He was a protectionist. Bastard child. There's controversy who his parents were. Well, not his mother was French, but she went to prison for having sex out of fucking marriage. His mother was in prison. That's right, Hamilton's mother was in prison in the Caribbean. He's doing the slave bags for what? His Scottish royal fucking father threw her in prison for having sex out of marriage. That's right. Look it up. Was he her real father? Him the real father? Highly doubtful. But, but Bill and Hillary Clinton, come on, please. at Harvard Law. You know, she doesn't give a fuck who he had sex with. Please. You know, and what woman would not be, if it was a marriage out of fucking love, they met in college, been together that fucking long, had a child together, whatever. In reality, what fucking woman will put up with that? Fucking Jennifer Flowers, fucking, you know, Paula fucking Jones, over and over and over and over. Who would possibly put up with that? Nobody had any feelings whatsoever because she's heartless. She never loved him one iota. It's an arranged marriage. You don't think arranged marriages go on? Fuck, come on, Marie Antoinette. Fucking Louis, he couldn't get a heart on either. Fucking Marie Antoinette's fucking that Vienna girl. Her fucking children are fucking the children of fucking Thomas Jefferson. It's unarguable. That's Fama K. Brody right here is fucking work who I knew personally. Who's that? I knew her very personally. May Blanch, the guy named the English department. My fucking aunt. Yeah, that's right. Fama K. Brody's the one that found her. Huh. Oh, she ended up at the University of Chicago, too? Oh, yeah, they fucking hijacked her. Wrote that horrible, horrible fucking book with fucking Brody. Oh, so Brody was the connected guy. Oh, yeah. Yep, stole her. Fuck, she was blowing up the world. This fucking brilliant young fucking girl. Blackballed her. If you don't think the fucking Mormon churches and the academia that blackballed me, kicked me off the University of Chicago, #1 finance school in the country. Oh, Clyde Cooley, who they killed? I have a laugh at her. What? He was the University of Chicago guy? What? Oh, yeah. You don't think the Mormon Church is 100% CIA, totally hijacked. You look up Fama K. Brody. Youngest female fucking professor maybe ever. 20-year-old female professor in Utah at 20 years old. The greatest fucking female writer in American history since Harriet Beecher, so it's unarguable. You look her up. No statue of her at Weber State. Oh, there is at University of Chicago, the history, female history dean at UCLA. What? Oh, yeah. Yeah, Governor Olson from right here where I'm standing, right here at Ogden High School. Remember that fucking communist from California? Oh, he went to Ogden High School, right where I'm working today. Right here, by Polk, fucking gonna restore a little fucking concrete wall. Gotta go back to work. It's time. To my Hawking trial. It's time. Back to my fucking real love, the fucking artisan. Kevin Blanch, the last artisan. 10,000 jobs all over this fucking place. They want to hijack the fucking craftsmen. These illegals they're exploiting, giving cash, they know they're being exploited. None of them got any fucking skills because they never developed any skills. Why would they have any fucking skills? It's like Diego Rivera. He didn't do his own plaster work. He couldn't use a hawk trowel for fucking life to pen on. Read what Frida said about him. Oh, they tore his fucking fresco out. Those grand fucking works of his, those incredible pieces, Orozco. So all roads lead back. The circle comes full circle. Everything's hijacked in this country because you allow it to be, because the dogma burkers, the fucking right dogma is over the top. Please. If you don't think Savage and all those guys are fucking 100% paid CIA co-ops, Fox News wraps themselves up in flat. I love the interview. Bill O'Reilly tells you right in his face. Bill O'Reilly's a raving lunatic liberal. And that's right from the fucking Roman Catholics I know in fucking New York, including Megan Rice. He's old school fucking Roman fucking Catholic, Irish fucking New York. He's a Dorothy Day. He's a full blown out socialist communist, like Dorothy, full blown out. He'll been fucking in private. He'll tell people that. Stephen, don't you know it's all an act? That's what he told Stephen Colbert. He said it. Look it up. I love Stephen Colbert's comeback. If that's an act, what am I? Of course, he's totally hijacked. So is Jon Stewart. They're all fucking hijacked. Every one of them. Fuck. It's a fucking act. It's right out of the house. And Fox News run right out of the house of fucking Windsor. Right out. Who's Rupert Murdoch? You think about Roger Ailes. Gretchen Carlson, who I remember I was in L.A. staying with the one who went to Stanford, Stanford educated attorney, which, what a joke that is anymore. They don't even have to learn Latin anymore. Pseudo de facto on Balco. I'm like, what? You're a Stanford fucking attorney? You don't even have to learn Latin? Oh, my God. My Uncle Argyle taught me. What the fuck? So she said she knows Gretchen Carlson. This is before the whole fucking case. I see they settled that out of court today. I'm sure the taxpayer will pay for that. Taxpayer pays for everything. They find a fucking loophole, a fucking way, Patriot Act just to funnel everything. But it's afraid. Who knew when 9/11 happened? Who knew that this country was this big I don't think even the globalists knew that the United States was this big of cowards. Think about it. You buy guns, more guns. And then I like the people how they incorporated Malcolm X into it. Because Malcolm X, that famous photo in Brooklyn where he's got the fucking, his rifle hanging out the window. Well, that's after they fucking put the hit on him. They'd already pulled guns on him and threatened. He knew the hit was on him. And so he says, I got to fight back, blah, 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 blah. And don't get me wrong. I'm all for fucking gun rights. You should have the right to own a fucking gun. It's written in the Constitution. The problem is the narrative. The narrative's moved in this fucking country to where a fucking gun is the answer, when it's the opposite of the answer. Who's selling you the fucking gun? Look up who owns all the fucking guns. Browning's Arms, right here, Ogden, Utah, please. Lee National, fucking Belgium, come on. Look who fucking sells you the bullets. I mean, they got the best business model in the world. Sell them gun, but if anybody even pulls one or fucking brandishes one ever, they're going to fucking prison right here, right fucking now. They'll call the SWAT team. They're going to shoot you. Ask this Wood boy out here. Dubs, look up fucking Peace Officer. Watch Peace Officer. Dub Lawrence. That stupid fucking Wood kid, if he wouldn't have that fucking gun in his head, he'd still be alive. They'll let you own them. They'll let you buy all the bullets. It's like razor blades. It's like razor blades. Let's sell them the fucking razor cheap and the cartridges just fucking keep jacking up the prices. Same with fucking guns. You can go to the fucking gun range and fucking shoot all you want. What? You tough guy. Real tough guy. None of these fuckers got the balls to shoot anybody, because that takes, if you think that's fucking just something you can fucking do, you better have ice water in your vein. Or be a sociopath. And if you don't believe me, you go talk to a Nam guy or a fucking Korea guy. Oh my, I know those Korea guys. What's left of them is dead. Or I think they drank 2 fists of fucking whiskey solid when they come home, just like the fucking Marines from Afghanistan. And about the fucking ones that sprayed white phosphorus all over, depleted uranium, nuclear waste all over in Fallujah. Talk to one of those Marines that came back from Iraq. Why do you think they're blowing their fucking heads off at how many a day? They're just committing suicide. You know what it does to the human psyche to kill another human being? Oh, I don't want to ever find out. So you're willing to go there. What, to protect your Walmart shit? They come in my house. They can take anything they want. You can have anything you want. Come on in. If you're that fucking desperate, and by the way, I'll just dial 911. There's fucking some of my fucking police around. Oh, yeah, they don't show up when you need them. I forgot about that. They'll say, what? I called the police once I caught a guy stealing a bunch of shit out of my yard. Had his license plate error. You know what the cop told me? What the fuck you want me to do about it? So what? That's what he said. Because they're law enforcement. They're not police. Okay. They're out chasing fucking ISIS and boogeymen. And they're heroes. We got to wash their fucking feet and bow to them. They're heroes. Stand up for them fucking place for their hand for the fucking flag. I don't stand up for the flag. I never have. And that was very common when I was a boy. Pledge of Allegiance, half the class would sit down in Utah when I was a kid in Ogden, Utah. Most of the teachers would sit down. They knew it was propaganda bullshit. Most of the teachers would sit down and turn their back. They were pissed off about that whole Pledge of Allegiance fucking bullshit. There was a big fight in this fucking country, a big debate in this country. They knew it was nation building. They knew it was Hitlerism. They knew it was Nazism. You look at that famous photograph when everybody's fucking got their hand out fucking in Vienna. And one guy's got his arms full. Well, that's Freedom Eisenblatt. She didn't fucking stand up. There's always one. And I admire Colin for doing what he's done. I think, but come on, we know he's at the end of his career. He knows his career's over. He knows he's got all the fucking money. Come on, he signed that fucking contract. He made more than in, 1 year than the average American will make in fucking 5,000 years combined. He knows his career's over. It's a fucking publicity stunt. That's all he is. He don't mean any of it. I could prove I made, like Michelle Grant says, put your fucking money where your fucking mouth is, you phone. He sure accepted all their fucking slave money for all those years. Because they're all Uncle Tom. The celebrity athlete, fucking these college athletes, black, white, most of them are fucking African-American descent. Their great-grandmothers fucking woke up, they would slap them with their fucking head. What are you doing, fucking boy? It's all built off their backs. And Johnny, you're going to play in the NBA. Every one of them is a fucking Uncle Tom. Every one of them is nothing but an Uncle fucking Tom. Or an Uncle Tom wannabe. Every fucking one of them. But nobody reads literature. They don't even know what I'm talking about when I say Uncle Tom. They can even watch it on fucking YouTube. They don't even know what that fucking is. They have no fucking clue. Barack Obama, Uncle Tom? No. Uncle Tom was trying to survive, but, Barack Obama's not black. They put out the birth narrative to get your fucking mind off that he was a fucking global CIA-connected fucking rat whose mother was a downwinder who died of cancer at 52. His grandparents were CIA. World Bank, his mother, they moved to, when Hawaii fucking became a state in 59, that's who the first fucking banking fucking jobs were given to. World Bank, Started right here in this town. World fucking Bank, right here. That's who his fucking parents, that's who his grandma was. He's raised by whiteys. Racist, by the way. Really really racist whiteys. I mean, his grandfather, people say, was one of their, now think about his grandfather. He named his only daughter Stanley. That's Barack Obama's mother's name, Stanley. But you were too busy on the birther issue to dive into this. What? What? Not only was she named Stanley, he required her to use the name Stanley. I mean, there's plenty of people that went to elementary school with her and, teachers that said, no, he threw a fit. They had to use the word Stanley all the way through fucking elementary, junior high, high school. You think she had daddy issues? You think? When we know what girls do with daddy issues. I live in Utah. These Mormon girls like my friend in Brooklyn. Oh, I love this guy. And he says, I ain't nobody. He says, I'm fucking half a fucking African-American mud duck, you'll say. But, I go to Vegas, and he says, those fucking beautiful fucking Mormon girls, he says, fuck, it's like shooting ducks in a fucking barrel. He says, that's all they want to do is sleep with a black guy. I says, oh, yeah. It's, the big thing. Half the porn fucking industry is fucking repressed Mormon girls. All the strippers down there are. My daughters were fucking on the drill teams and the dance teams and cheerleaders. Beautiful females, amazing young women. All my daughters are amazing women, really amazing women, incredible women, gifted, confident, strong, fucking amazing. So we would go watch them, to their cheerleader. I'll never forget, we go to the Weber State basketball game at halftime, and they're dancing to My Sharona. I'm like, really? This is they're in high school. So I tell my, ex-wife, my, beautiful, beautiful ex-wife, I'd say, let's go watch the future Vegas pole swingers. Oh my God, I can't. It's true. That's where these girls all end up. What if one of your daughters ends? They better not. Oh no, my daughters are too confident. No, there's no way one of my daughters is going to end up even close to that, because I have a close, loving relationship with them, and I was smart enough to know close, loving relationships with men with their daughters end up with confident, amazing women. Same opposite. Boys with close, loving relationships with mom have their confident men. It's just abused children that end up there. Well, Mormons love to abuse their fucking daughters. The sexual abuse that goes on Mormon fucking daughters, and the pedophile capital of the world. You go to the Utah State Prison, they call it the Momo section. It's contemporized Mormons. They love to molest their fucking daughters and granddaughters. So they go to fucking there. So you think Barack Obama's fucking, my guess, was she sexually molested? I wouldn't doubt it. But she obviously had daddy issues. First thing she does, first fucking Kenyan she sees, fucking exchange student. Who was CIA? He was CIA. It's unarguable. Look up. He went to Harvard too. And look at his Jewish brothers and sisters, which it has nothing to do with Judaism. It has to do with and Zionism. It has nothing to do with that. It has to do with a colony of fucking people that evolved. A lot of them Jewish, yeah. But it's a group. I mean, fuck, go to Brooklyn. How many poor Jews are there? I mean, go to the Bronx. So Jesus was a poor Jew. So they got daddy issues. I mean, he says in his own book, his father was a fucking polygamist. Look it up. No, you're caught up in the birther issue. Barack Obama's father was a polygamist, which is legal in Kenya. The other wife knew about her, Barack's mom. But Barack's mom didn't know. Oh, she found out. Daddy issue. Just like Steve Jobs, same fucking combination, the same dynamic. Exact same dynamic. So, I think it's irony that fucking before Steve Jobs' job, Barack Obama called him into the White House and said, what about bringing the fucking jobs back to fucking... He said, they left and they ain't never coming back. And I said before he got cancer, he said, well, they're not coming back is Steve Chaney's Jobs. And he got cancer and died. And one of my doctors was one of his doctors. Read that letter that's out there with Jobs. It's very real, by the way, because I verified it through my doctors. I can't pay anybody. He says, people like me. Same dynamic as Barack Obama. So then she goes to the Indonesian guy. He says in his own book how fucking horribly and fucking abusive he was. Little kids smoke cigarettes in Indonesia. It's the biggest monarchy in the world, the royal family down there. Fucking beat your fucking wife, fucking abuse your children. It's totally legal there. Slavery's legal there. TPP, the Obama pushes, is right there. Pretty amazing, ain't it? The abused become... He says in his own book, I was at Occidental College. I did videos at Occidental College where he was sleeping in his fucking car and they fucking found him. and propped him up. But no, you're too cozy because the Fox News deflects you. It's like Hillary's emails, Benghazi, but oh, please, it was all to cover up of Fukushima. And it's right in your face, and you still won't accept. Because it fucking, they've engouged you through television. May Brussels, 1980. If the fucking czars had network television, they would still be in power. Fucking, well, they got network television. And by the way, I fucking almost proved that fucking, I'm working on it, that Putin is related to Nikolai. He is the new czar. It's unarguable. His network. Look at his house. He patterned it after Versailles. He's fucking worth fucking $60 billion at least. The czars, they're back. You know, playing their fucking board game. You know, in the Ukraine. You know, fucking just slaughtering the fucking world. You fucking do it here in the Western United States. Now they do it in the Pacific Ocean. Total genocide of the Pacific Ocean. Salmon have collapsed. Kevin Blanch, the prophet Blanch. Which, that's what I've been. You know, they hijacked that fucking term. That Paul Bagley called himself a prophet. Oh my God! And he says he's been saying the market's going to crash in Dow 7,000. It's Dow 18,500. Everything. Lisa Havens, fucking Paul Bagley, fucking, you know, and I'm all for the fear porners like Diablo 77 and BP Earthworks. They're, you know, they know they have to tie anything into evangelical fucking Bibleism. They know they have to tie it there because that's the only people that watch these videos and whatever, and that's where the money's at. They're trying to make a buck, and more power to them. And they've built some incredible audience, and good for them. You know, it's the same with right-wing talk radio. That's right-wing talk. Alex Jones does what he does because he has to. He can't put me on. Now, I think he was asked. Alex Jones has been asked twice now on live television, or excuse me, on live his stream. Why won't you have Kevin Blanch on there? He's been asked that twice, and he spins out of it because the CIA's told him not to. I know this for a fact. You know, I know people that used to work for Mike Adams, you know, from here in Utah. I know people that sell the fear pound, that sell the bunkers, that sell the fucking canned goods. This is the capital of the world for it. We invented it here in Utah. Here's your 2-year supply. These guys are making fortunes off of it. Fear, get your fucking gun, get your fucking bullets, get your fucking medicine, get your fucking bunker, get your this. They'll sell everything known to man, and it's big money. And they make big money off it. The Mormon Church makes huge money off of it. Keep your populace in fear and sell them the fucking boogeyman bullshit. How nice is they watched a fucking video and a fucking, somebody inside the NSA is a fucking Dylan fan. Well, who wasn't of that era? Look it up. Bob Dylan's fucking infamous song in the late 70s. What's the name of it? ISIS. Yep. How nice is. They watched listened to a fucking song over and over by Bob Dylan and died. How did they come up with the fucking, you think about how they dreamed up the Al-Qaeda shit. Look up what that fucking word means. I mean, these guys just laugh. They fucking laugh. These stupid. And then they're blown away. And if you don't believe me, read Scott McClellan's book, Inside the Situation Room. He says Cheney and the boys used to sit around and fucking just laugh. Can you believe these Mormons and evangelicals and these people that support us? We could do anything to these stupid fuckers. Look at these dumb fuckers. That's what he says in his book. Look it up. They just play you. And it works because they didn't realize what fucking cowards America is. Well, they took their fucking job. They poisoned their food. Fucking, they lost their sexuality. You know, they're confident, good, healthy, loving relationships in a sexual relationship between a man and a fucking woman who have fucking children, or even a man and a man, or even a woman and a fucking woman, whatever. Those confident relationships, they gutted them. They took them out. Through the food chain, through the fucking environment, through television. I mean, just fucking slaughtered you. Look what they've done to sports. Pentagon Bowl. Fuck football. People didn't dress up in fucking gear. Get your gear. They went in their fucking pair of fucking Levi's and their fucking jacket and watched a fucking game for fucking $12. Or fucking, you know, that leads me into this. So I got to sell my collection. So pass the word out there. Now, this is worth an absolute fortune. And, you know, falls into Warhol ready-mades. I want you to look up Michael Jordan's last shot. Michael Jordan's the Babe Ruth of the collectible thing, and rightfully so. Okay? Look up a Michael Jackson, or Michael Jordan, MJ. Look up his rookie cards. Some of them are going $50,000 a piece. How many of them are out there? So it's unarguable now that his last shot will be the marquee event for collectibles. It's unarguable. His flu game, June 11th, 1997, which I was at. His flu game is going to be the other marquee. The reason that one's going to be even the more collectible because of supply and demand, ready-made. There aren't any. Everybody threw those tickets away. Not Kevin Blanch. I have mine. And so it's pristine. It's in fucking thing. So think about how many Michael Jordan rookie cards are there. How many? There were $50,000. Okay? How many Michael Jordan's last shot tickets? There were 20,000 people there that day. I stood right out there and looked through garbage cans, whatever. People that actually saved them, maybe 10%. People that still have them 20 years later, maybe 10% of the 10%. My guess is there's probably 200 in existence, maybe 300. Total energy. I'm sitting right across from you. So that ticket stub, mark my words, that ticket stub over time will be worth hundreds of thousands of dollars, if not millions. That ticket stub that I'm going to have to sell. So, let's go to the flu game. His shoes at the flu game that he wore just sold for $105,000. The ticket will become the new Michael Jordan fucking rookie card, then some. So how many people saved those tickets? Maybe 10%. They lost that game. The Jazz lost. Had a giant lead at halftime. I'm like, look down, Jordan's sick. He's sick. He's sick. Oh my God, he's sick. And I said and not only that, you throw another conspiracy component on it, because I said they poisoned him. They poisoned him. They poisoned him. I mean, gambling's a big deal. Not kid yourself, they're not fucking poison. Gambling's a big deal, and these fucking people are passionate about sports. Well, it's come right out. ESPN's prove it. His trainers come out. You know, they know that he was poisoned. He was staying in Park City, Utah. He ate some pizza, and there are other boys who eat pizza. These kids that own the pizza joint admit they were paid to poison it. Now, who paid him to poison it? Why hasn't that person gone after him? They got it because people, it's been proven that he was poisoned. Backfired, didn't it? Fucking lit him up. I mean, that series was over. The Jazz were going to fucking win. Comes back and wins by 2. I mean, these were tight games. I mean, these were two marking. You got Karl Malone and John Stockton on the fucking floor. You got a passionate fucking owner named Larry Miller who fucking was all in. I can dive into the Miller family, too. I'm going to be talking to them in the next couple of days. I'm hoping to get one of them to do an interview with, because I'm going to make a donation. I think I'm going to donate my ticket, because this ticket stub, nobody's got it. I got it, and it's pristine. Nobody saved them. Because they weren't even the really fancy, nice fucking tickets. They were just the old type print. That's all they were in those days. And everybody threw them away. And they lost, and nobody thought that was Jordan's last game. You know, people thought that was Lord Jeff's game, which it wasn't. He played back for the Wizards. So how many of those are in existence? My guess is there's probably less than 100 of them in existence, maybe even less than that. There might be fucking 50 of them on Earth. That's if they emerge. Who knows if they'll ever emerge? What's it worth? My guess is right now today it's worth $50,000 fucking dollars today. It will be worth millions. It will be a fucking Honus Wagner fucking. That's what it's going to be over time. Now, I want to leave them for my grandsons, of course, but I got to have money because I'm going to do an art show. I've got the space already. I got this grand space. It's never had an art show. Well, it's had an art show there because me and Annika did an art show there. But we didn't video it, whatever. Nobody knows. If a tree falls in the forest, no one's there to hear it. So I'm going to do an art show with all the grand art that's been sent to me. All these beautiful, I mean, I got so much grand stuff. There's so many great artists out there. And they send me so much cool stuff. Lyrics, poetry, freaking things, paintings. I mean, my God, you don't believe what I have. There for a while, I used to get stuff every day, like Christmas every day in the mail, seeing what kind of piece of art I was going to get. Cool stuff. A lot of creative, dynamic people in our world. Fighting, because that's what it takes to understand this Fukushima cover-up dynamic. That's a strong mind. Creative. Smart. You know, we don't fall for the bullshit. So, I have it. I also have the Jazz first playoff game. Nobody has those. Those tickets just in the first, my guess is there's maybe fucking 100 of those even exist on Earth. So, I'm going to go down there and try to make a deal with them and say, hey, give me X amount of money, put it in the wall on a plaque, and hold it for fucking 20 years or 15 years when my children or grandchildren are ready to go to college. Hopefully fucking, of course, do I really want to pay them to go to college right now? Not really, but, you know, I still believe in education. Boy, if they hijacked and ruined that. But maybe they can travel abroad and, you know, hopefully maybe my children can go to school at the University of Vienna, which I was at the University of Vienna. That great picture, I'm inside the University of Vienna with Trotsky and all of them. I hope to teach maybe there. You know, one of the international ones. I don't want to teach here because it's too hijacked. And come on. These universities, UCLA, you know, we knew Stanford and Harvard and Yale and all them. I call them the fucking Russell Trust 13, as Barack Obama stands at these private institutions over and over and over. He knows that. He stands at Stanford. The man who slaughtered the fucking earth, the most evil man who ever walked the fucking face of, could be one of the top fucking 10. Cut down all the sequoias, slaughtered this, killing fucking Native Americans with bounties on their ears, Sanford. Let's fucking make a tree. Don't you love how they cut down all the sequoias, the only place they grow on earth, and their logo's a tree. And they call themselves the Cardinal. Not the Cardinals, the Cardinal. Think about that, Cardinal with a tree logo. He stands there and turns on, I mean, look it up, on a Friday the 13th. You think that's coincidence? Slap right in the Mason's fucking face. This is the same old. Look up in the early days, it was the Masonic Party versus the anti-Masonic Party. Was there ever, he ran as the anti-Masonic candidate. Did he ever become president? Yeah, I think it was the 13th. Look it up, look it up, look it up. They don't teach you that in schools, do they? They don't teach you that. It's called the Masonic and the anti-Masonic. They were called George Marston. They're protectionists. They broke away. The Queen didn't like it. So Obama, he takes what? The most Masonic, strongest, freaking anti-royal fucking president in history. Hamilton wasn't president, but he was more powerful than president. He was a tariff guy. First day employee. McKinley? I'm the great tariff president standing on the tariff platform. Boom, shot. It's unarguable that the Queen Victoria. That's FDR's words. You know, the Delanor's there. It goes back to Marie Antoinette, the fucking French Revolution. Fucking, come on. She was a Vienna girl. She didn't do anything. She never said, let them eat yellow cake. They cut her head off. Huh. Mary Teresa's fucking baby. Joseph's fucking baby. Hitler fucking said, I sat right in the same fucking cafe. Right in the cafe. Right where Trotsky sat. Right where Freud fucking sat. Right where fucking Stalin sat. Stalin's from fucking... By the way, Stalin's fucking got Iranian blood roots like fucking Barack Obama's fucking mama. He's Georgian. He's from Georgia. Where's Georgian? What's right over the border? His mother from there. Hello, hello, hello. Same old players. It's a fucking bloodline fucking cult from hell. Look at the NFL. Look at fucking college basketball. Look at all. They're all the sons of old players. It's becoming the monarchy, which we stood up in this country and fought against that. We had our tax rate of 94% on the wealth for a reason. We wanted to be everything opposite of the fucking monarchies. Remember the Atlantic Conference after the war to end all wars? No monarchs was the thing, but FDR drops dead. Barack Obama takes McKinley, a fucking assassinated United States president, an act of Congress, names a mountain. Oh, and then he false equivalency, just like him turning over the fucking, as he kills the Pacific Ocean, he turns over more fucking land to the Pacific Ocean to protect it, he says. This fraud fucker. This fraud motherfucker. If Teddy was fucking alive, he'd spit in his face. Teddy crazy? Oh, fuck yeah. Like Trump? No. Trump wishes he was Teddy Roosevelt. He fucking like a pimple on Teddy Roosevelt's fucking ass. He's a fucking do anything for fucking money. You know, and read the stories. I mean, he goes off on his penis and whatever. Read all the stories about what all his ex-wives said. Read what she said. Read them. That he had trouble getting it up. He had a very small penis for his fucking thing. Got small hands for his fucking size. Couldn't get it up. Fucking, it's trophy wives. It's just like I told you at the end. That's who this fucking Russian girl is. He's a fucking fraud. You know, he baited us all in saying that he was a counterculturist, and then as soon as he gets in, he starts that Rudy Giuliani shit with the man who fucking was responsible for a lot of fucking 9/11 deaths. The Motorola fucking... go talk to New York City fireman. The fucking radios didn't work because of Giuliani. They were telling him, get out, get out, get out, get out. Everybody's telling him, get out. The radios didn't work because of Giuliani. He murdered the fucking... You know, they should have been out. They knew that New York City was going to blow the towers. They're all wired. All the buildings in New York are wired. I mean, this is what kills me about fucking the dynamic of 9/11 we're coming up on it, which will be the fucking 2011th day of fucking... Actually, 2012, but we'll fucking use it as 2011 of Fukushima. Our counter opposite 9/11/3/11. Fucking... Think about it. Come on. All those buildings are wired. Because once fire starts Chicago, it fucking jumps. They're all wired. They're all wired. New York City Fire Department wired them fucking many, many years ago. They're all wired. They knew they were going to blow them. They made the fucking order to blow them. They're fucking radioing fucking for the firemen to get the fuck out. Get the fuck out. The radios didn't work. You go talk to them, they know that. They didn't work. Giuliani blew it anyway. He knew they were in there. Fucking Giuliani was in the fucking room with the fucking in the command center. Kelly, all these guys you grandstand, you fucking put up on it, get on your knees. They knew they were in there. They knew those firemen when they blew them. They blew those. I mean, the planes flew in. Muhammad Ali. I played blackjack with. I'll write a whole book about this now that I'm getting better. I played blackjack with the 9/11 terrorists in fucking Wendover, Nevada, twice. It's been proven now. I told people they stuck out like I said. There ain't no fucking Arabs in fucking Wendover. I'm here to tell you. But what's out there? Energy Solutions, the nuclear waste dump, fucking some of the fucking Manhattan Project, all still there. They took back roads from San Diego. They stayed there. They like to play blackjack. They like to go to strip bars. There's strippers out there that said they came in that fucking strip bar out there all the time. You know, they got kicked out. By the way, Richie can testify to this, but now Richie, he's younger than me. He's full of cancer, and they gave him 2 months to live. So they knew they were going to blow him. They knew they were in there. Giuliani, Kelly, and all these guys, they all knew that. Bush, all of them, they knew it. They blew it anyway. Now, was the Bush family in on the fucking... Of course, come on. Brother Bandar. Here again, Barack Obama stands in Riyadh the day that Prince dies. That Prince dies, the baby fucking cries. He's in Riyadh fucking bowing to the fucking king, Rockefeller. The Rockefellers, who took over the fucking peninsula, Saudi Arabia, who took over the Arabian Peninsula, the Ottoman Empire on Balco, who took it over? The Saudi family. Who built up the kingdom? The bin Laden family. How did they do that? The Rockefellers moved in. There was cheap oil. They said they could just fucking stick their foot in the ground and come out of there. Cheap oil. Rockefellers moved in, took it over. Look at the pictures with FDR and fucking Rockefeller sitting there with the fucking... It was the United States oil industry via the military that took that fucking peninsula. And they have the giant... They're most repressive people. Oh, you get in trouble over there, they cut your fucking arm. They still stone women. They still stone women openly and make you can come watch. Here, you American GIs, come watch what we do to our women. They just make it up. They don't like her. Oh, she fucking looked at a guy. Stoner. This is your fucking friends. This is Obama stood and held hands. This is Brother Bandar, the Bush fucking crime family. Hello. Look who Barbara Bush's fucking bloodlines go to. Come on. Who is fucking Prescott Bush? Go to Prescott's grandpa, the Russell fucking Trust. He started Skull and Bones. Again, Hillary fucking Bill arranged marriage at Yale Skull. I mean, come on. How obvious has it got to fucking be? They get rid of fucking tariffs. They fucking, we block the fucking East India Company from bringing gypsy goods into the fucking New York fucking harbor. Sound familiar? Because they're craftsmen. Paul Revere's still considered one of the greatest craftsmen. They were fucking tired of fucking cheap labor. Up in fucking Irish fucking, all kinds of German. Mostly, by the way, most of them weren't Irish. Most of them were German immigrants for years and years and years. And most of them were fucking young and they were unskilled yet, but then they developed skills and become incredible artisans. But look at Brooklyn. Look how fucking shoddily Brooklyn's built. I mean, look at the quality of building in Brooklyn. It's horrid. I mean, you look at it, I mean, it's terrible. That's the way it was, because they gutted it. They gutted the artisan, and fucking that's what this is all about. Cheap fucking labor. It's not just about money. It's about, and you fall for it. You're sitting in your house, look, I got this big, ugly fucking house, and I got this brown guy fucking washing my making my bed. I got a maid comes in. Fuck you. I was in a house in fucking San Diego, just a contemporary shit fucking whole house. They really think they're in. This guy's like, yeah, I got my maid coming in. I mean, a lot of fucking homes in San Diego. They go pick up a slave and whatever. Really? And because it's not about them lazy and fucking exploit cheap labor to clean it. They really think they're fucking elite. You're no fucking elite. You're fucking scumbags. You can't fucking wash your own dishes, clean your own house, make your own fucking bed, mow your own fucking lawn. Ha! How pathetic. No wonder they all fucking die and get fucking whacked on oxys. A pathetic population. They blew those fucking towers. Fucking, they knew they were in there. I mean, you watch the fucking video, and then again, the shiny ball. They throw the crazy dog man. Oh, they were avatars that flew. Oh, please. Fuck, I was in fucking New York fucking shortly thereafter. I was there right before. I know fucking thousands of people. I know plenty of fucking people that were killed. I'm friends with lots of New York City. Heartbreaking. I know lots and lots of families that fucking lives were ripped apart. And you think about the fund. You think about it. So the fund with those billions of dollars, and the same guy who divided up the fucking BP fund, that fucking crooked fucking rat. Think about it. So you were a fucking maid or a janitor, got as low as $1,200 out of the fund. You were a fucking Kenneth Fitzgerald fucking executive or somebody connected, you got upwards of fucking 3, 4, 5 million. So lives are all equal. All men are created equal. That's what the Constitution says. They violated the United Kingdom station in the way they divided up the fund on how much you're earning fucking equity. How do you know? How do you know that fucking maid wasn't going to go hit fucking Powerball the next fucking week? You don't know. You don't know. That's what America was fucking originally. The United States of America. America has Poochie, that mass murderer. Barack Obama stands there and says you can't sue them when we know the Saudi family. I was a derivative arbitrage specialist. I'm one of the guys that traced the fucking money. I'm one of the very first ones. CIA came and talked to me, was going to hire me. Fucking right there. They didn't do it.